From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That one blasted deep to right, way back there. It bangs off the wall. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boo. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Winker around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And in at second with an RBI double. One down. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. And the pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. Line drive, knocks it down. Kirilloff fires it in quick. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scoring position.
That's two consecutive extra base hits for these guys. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So one out with two aboard. So here's Murphy now. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Frazier, the runner at third. Suarez at second with one away. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. It's gone over the left field wall. Tom Murphy sends it out. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And a pitch.
The shortstop, J.P.
base hit center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Jerry Kelnick. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third. The center field. Ty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. The pitch. Liner, base hit. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sonny Gray will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Josh Winder will take over here, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget. Here's Dylan Moore. And the pitch. They say it went.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton ranging to his right. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 6-0. Now back. Lefty. Jesse. Here's Jesse Winker. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. On a line, base hit. And he's there with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. The right-hander back to work. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Mitch Haniger leaves the yard. His second of the year. It's 9-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Adam Frazier. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And he pulls up on it. That's a hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So, man aboard. And here is Eugenio Suarez. Doubled his first time up. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Frazier, the runner at first with two gone. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out, and they add on. It's 11-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jarrell Cotton. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Jarrell Cotton.
So two down. Now it's John Murphy. He's already homered in this game. To third. Slides, but it gets by him.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And he deals. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Jared Kellner. And that one hammered. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He powers one out to right field, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Next to hit, Ty France. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And it's out of here. Ty France goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
On the mound now for the Twins, Jorge Alcala. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Dylan Moore. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So digging in, Jesse Winker. Here comes a pitch. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. He's in there.
Now that the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Hard hit left side. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And up next for Seattle, Adam Frazier. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Toss to Sano. Frazier retired. And that's the 3rd out. My scorecard's an absolute mess. 16 runs across. And our starting pitcher here today, Robbie Ray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball. Able to move it around the zone. Has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up in the double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out to short, Crawford collects, whips it to Moore. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Haniger moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jorge.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. A switch hitter batting right.
Switch hitter batting from the right side here. It's so impressive over the course of his career how he's been able to become a force on both sides of the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
offering is fouled back. The wind to the pitch. Got him looking. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Second inning set to go. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Eugenio Suarez. The wind of the pitch. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Right-handed reliever. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy will hit next. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Crawford.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The pitch. Towards first, slides, but he can't come up with it. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And a pitch. Hit on the ground might be 2. They get 1 to Sano. Double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty France.
So up next, Ty France. Good contact guy, good defender. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And the pitch. This to third. Urshela to first in time. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Gio Urshela to the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Winker makes the play, one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Max Kepler at the plate. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Dylan Moore.
The first baseman, Dylan Moore.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Ground ball left side. Toss to Sano. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
And now Jesse Winker. Alcala back to work. That one ripped right center field. And gone! His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 17-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
1 out, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's a hit.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Now here is Adam Frazier. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Eugenio.
First and second, 1 out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Now batting. Catcher.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. There are times the ball feels heavy off your bat, you know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Base hit, one run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well done, drives in the run. This is one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit, one run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran. This won't be easy for him as he comes in with the bases loaded. So the bases are loaded here, one man gone. Jared Kelnick up next for the Mariners. And a pitch. Base hit, one run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Picks himself up at RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Ty France digs in now. The pitch. That one ripped. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Man, you don't see that very often. Tried to score, tagging from third. It seemed like it was deep enough, but what a relay throw to the plate to just get the ball there in time to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third, here's Alex Kirilloff.
The left field.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Batting eight. The first baseman. Miguel. Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. The line to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Stays alive. The wind of the pitch. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Oh, 1 down. Swings through that.
Now, 0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back in Minnesota. And here's the first baseman, Dylan Moore.
Leading off for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 25, Dylan.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That one drilled left field. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 21-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Up next for Seattle,
The pitch.
Jesse.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw, and it gets away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And a pitch. Ripped towards third. Urshela to first in time. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Reese.
And now for Seattle, Adam Frazier.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Line, and that's a base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And the right-hander back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Kicks and deals. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was a moonshot. His second home run of the game. It's 24-0.
lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Bailey over gets the call from the pen. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now the catcher up to hit, Tom Murphy. And the pitch. On the ground to short. Sends it to first. And that is out number 2.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So 2 down now, and here is J.P. Crawford. The wind of the pitch. This to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Bottom 4, and stepping in is the speedy Byron Buxton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one hit to right. Tracks it down for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the second baseman,
Jorge Polanco, the next Twin up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here comes the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The Twins still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, out towards left center. And Polanco is out. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jared Kelnick.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to first. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
now batting, the center fielder,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Dylan Moore. The pitch. Smoked to the left, base hit. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker. And a pitch. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Well struck right field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Now batting, right fielder.
The pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is going to go. Mitch Haniger sends it out. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 28-0.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Emilio Pagan gets the ball now, and this is his season debut. So 1 out, nobody on. Adam Frazier up next for the Mariners.
Now batting.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one hops against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. Right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball third base side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back in target field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Gio Urshela.
Number 15.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one ripped left field. Leaping, and it's gone. He powers that one out to left. His second of the year. It's 28-1.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes. One away.
Now batting.
Now batting Max Kepler.
Kepler.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. The 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And it's off the wall. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. Here's the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff. And here it comes. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Miguel Sano, the next twin up to him. And the pitch.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a 1-1. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And he deals. Ripped into right field, base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Jerry Kelnick. And the pitch. And First offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. Kepler hustles it back in. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty.
So digging in, Ty France. The pitch. And there's the strike. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Runners on the corners, no outs. Got him. And there's one down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Dylan Moore.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The right-hander back to work. Righty delivers. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Crawford at third. Kelnick over at first with one away. Line drive, caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Here's Jesse Winker. Pagan back to work. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's gone.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Joe Smith on to pitch here. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here comes a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. They say it went. And it's off the bag. Urshela collects it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The batter, the second baseman,
Here's Adam Frazier. The pitch. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
So here's Tyler Duffy onto the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So here's Murphy now. Fouled off left side. And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Buxton under it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. To the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
For the Twins, the designated hitter, Ryan Jeffers. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
The pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Popped up. Suarez moving under this one. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Carlos Correa at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. It is a 1-2-3 inning.
Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best. I ain't never seen the best. Let him know that you the best. Let him know that you the best.
Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Buxton makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jared Kellner now at the plate. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Can't get there. Base hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at second with 1 away. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. And a pitch. That one ripped. Kirilov makes the play. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Dylan Moore. And a pitch. They say it went. Kelnick stands at second with 2 gone. The other way. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now the left fielder, Jesse Winker. And the pitch. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jarrell Cotton into the game. This is his first appearance of the season. At the plate, Mitch Haniger.
Up next to Seattle.
The line to kick the pitch.
Mitch Haniger.
Line to left, and it goes just foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now it's going to be Adam Frazier.
Adam.
And that one in the air center field. Buxton makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Leading off for the Twins. The second baseman, Jorge.
The pitch.
Polanco.
Popped up. And Polanco is out. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 15.
Giorgella steps in. And here it comes. Ground ball to the right side. Tries to reach for it, but it's through.
Now batting, the catcher.
Gary Sanchez now. The right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. 0-2 now. Got him looking. 2 gone.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. Urshela off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And there's a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3.
There's no telling when you're talking if you're saying what you mean is true.
Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Kirilov under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now it's Tom Murphy. The wind of the pitch. To the left side, but it is well fouled. 0-1. And a foul ball left side. Oh, 2 now. And that one ripped to left, just inside the line, and it's down for a knock.
Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Here comes a pitch. And there's a fly ball, deep right field. Hits the top of the wall.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Second and third, one gone. Jared Kellner up next for the Mariners. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. And that ball is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Smith. And now for Seattle, Ty France.
Now back, the center fielder, Ty France.
The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. Jackson's swing hit to the left side, and it's through for a hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner on at first with one gone. Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners, and he deals. Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. The 0-2. The punch out there, now 2 out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs, see you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
And that liner is just barely fair for a hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. And a pitch. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Bailey Ober gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. This one in the air, center field. Buxton makes the catch, and that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Back here at the ballpark, onto the bottom of the 8th, here's the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch is popped up. Crawford under it. One down. Here's Miguel Sano. And a pitch. Out there to center. Frazier has a beat on it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Jeffers. The pitch. And a foul ball. Two outs. Out towards left center. Winker racing over to make the catch. Back at target field, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive. One away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Tom Murphy up next for the Mariners. The pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Righty delivers. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Line drive to short and caught.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
J.P. Crawford, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Ober back to work. Kicks and fires. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hits the fence. And wow, he puts on the brakes at first, so just a 2-out single.
Now that.
He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have, but you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
Jared Kellner up next for the Mariners. And the right-hander back to work. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now, Ty France. And he's already singled in this game.
Center fielder.
That one ripped. Can't get there, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The tag, safe.
The first baseman, number 25,
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. And the pitch. They say it went. Man at second. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Good job of damage control right there. Two come in on this Seattle homer. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're dialed into the show.
Because the father never left him. He did it for the branch ran. I kept it on smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions. I went Minnie Mouse with the test in because I'm destined to get blessed.
Last chance for the home team. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And that one is lifted in the air. Frazier gets under it. And there's one away.
The batter,
And here comes Carlos Correa.
shortstop.
Here comes the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, second base.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Polanco.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The Twins down to their final out. Here's Gio Urshela.
Your attention, please.
The pitch. Out towards center. France has this one sized up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one, come back out, score, and get another W.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.